I'm Tim of Govberg, and welcome to the world of IWC. Today, I'll be your guide to the proper usage, care, and maintenance of your IWC Pilot's Watch Automatic 36, reference 3240-08. This is an automatic winding timepiece by means of movement winding mass underneath the caseback, but you can manually wind it by taking the crown, turning it in a counterclockwise direction until you feel it pop out of its threaded sleeve. At that point, turn the crown 20 to 30 turns in a clockwise direction, and you will see the seconds hand begins to advance. Now at this point you can screw the crown back down, set the time and the date, and continue wearing the watch, and it will automatically energize itself during daily wear. But should you wish to wind it to its maximum rated power reserve of 42 hours, simply continue turning the crown. The bridal style mainspring will slip audibly, releasing strain, as you cannot accidentally overwind this automatic watch. Listen for that click or tick of the bridle slipping. That's your sign that you've fully wound the watch. You can use Stopseconds or hacking to synchronize precisely to a known accurate reference time. Pull the crown out 2 detents to a stop, and you will stop the seconds. You can now synchronize against, for instance, an online atomic clock. Match the hour to your reference, and then turn the watch 1 minute ahead of the reference. When the reference catches up to the time you've set to the hour, minute, and second, push the crown back in. You'll resume the beat of the balance, the advance of the seconds hand. Now you've synchronized to a reference time. Before using the quick set date, you must always ensure that your watch is not in the danger zone, 8 to 3, that's PM to AM. Between 8 p.m. and 3 a.m., the movement is engaged in an automatic turnover, and attempting to use the quick set during that period can crash the movement and cause damage. Therefore, always make sure the watch has turned through the date change and past 3 a.m. before attempting to use the quick set. The quick set is 1 detent out from the winding position, and it's engaged by turning the crown in a counterclockwise position. You can use this to correct the date during an irregular length month, or should the watch wind down. Screw the crown back into a stop, flush to the case when you're done winding and setting, for security as well as water resistance. Now there are 3 principal areas of hazard that you need to keep in mind when handling your watch: water, magnetism, and shock. Now this watch is water resistant to 6 ATM or 60 meters static test depth. IWC rates that as sufficient for surface swimming, but not submergence. It's also important to note that leather, as featured on the strap, is a natural porous material that is never water resistant and should be kept remote from moisture and dried immediately if any water accumulates on its surface. Moreover, you can help to avoid accidental drownings by keeping the crown screwed all the way down. Don't withdraw it. Don't attempt to use it for setting when there is even water on the case, never mind submergence, as this can bypass the seals and introduce water to the interior of the watch. Finally, water resistance, unlike mechanical specification, is not a static feature of your timepiece, and in time, as seals age and lubricants degrade, the watch will be relatively less water resistant. Therefore, IWC recommends a water test at an IWC authorized service center minimally every year to ensure that factory-rated hermeticity is retained. Magnetism, though less damaging than water, is ubiquitous and unseen. The watch does feature a soft iron anti-magnetic inner cage that specifically hardens it against magnetism, but some exceptionally strong flux densities created electromagnetically, such as by MRI equipment, or exceptionally powerful static magnets, such as the closures of wallets, purses, and refrigerator doors, may be able to penetrate the paramagnetic shield. Therefore, be on the safe side, take precaution, and keep the watch remote from extreme sources of magnetic density, such as speakers, subwoofers, closures, as well as MRI equipment. If you suspect due to erratic timekeeping, fast or slow, that your watch may have become magnetized, take it to an IWC authorized service center where specialized equipment is available to quickly and easily demagnetize the watch. Shock and concussion, however, can cause more permanent damage. It's important that the watch be disused during activities such as aggressive skiing, riding ATVs or mountain bikes, firearms marksmanship, batting tennis, or golf, as all of these activities may produce sufficient concussion to damage the watch or at least alter its chronometric precision. Finally, A comprehensive service is required per IWC every 3 to 5 years. This will include replacement of the strap if worn, restoration of the factory finish on the case, restoration of water resistance to factory specification, and cleaning, oiling, and adjustment of the movement for precision and longevity. This should be performed solely at authorized service centers that feature the trained personnel, specialized tools, and IWC factory replacement parts to protect the value of your watch as both an instrument and as an investment. Moreover, only these agencies are authorized to back labor and parts invested with an IWC factory service warranty. Finally, visit our website at govbergwatches.com and call, text, or email our experts who will be happy to walk you through every phase of ownership of this or any IWC fine timepiece.